Hello, my name's Simon Bailey. I work for Community Action through Advocacy. We're a big lottery funded community project, and we work with adults who have a learning disability. I've worked on the project now for about 2 years, and the project's going really well. It's maturing well, and we're now into the final year of our project. As part of the community project, what we've also done is we've set up a series of workshops, and these workshops run consecutively. For each workshop, normally they last for about 6 weeks. And in terms of the workshops themselves, we've done various types of projects. One of the type of projects that we've done is music and drama. We've also done, for instance, a project called Graffiti in the community. All of the projects, certainly the projects where we've used an art medium, we've tried to link in the actual workshop itself in terms of the community, so that each theme, each topic that we do relates in some way to people's lives, and things that they can identify with, and also things which will further their confidence within the community. An example of this is in our storytelling and the community workshops.
Welcome everybody. Right, we're going to launch straight into our storytelling creation, and we're going to make a story.
Stories were told that reflected community experience and some of the issues facing anyone leading an independent life. We have included themes of bravery, friendship, trying something new, teamwork and bullying. The group were then supported to create their own stories about how they would deal with these issues. Helping people to use their imagination to think through potential obstacles in the community and see them in a way that made sense to them.
Okay, so bright. They were all blinded, including the driver.
Photography provides a medium for people with a learning disability to express their identity through pictures and offers a way of getting in touch with their surroundings. Our photography workshops have tried to emphasise the social aspects of photography. We have done this through photographing elements of our community which involve interacting with others by photographing venues where there is a sense of shared place. Our photographers were asked to choose places that they felt were important to them in their community life. The workshop has taken us to the heart of the local shopping precinct and community park areas, as well as other key community spaces around the north of Solihull. Throughout the project, these photographs will be exhibited in the local community to help raise awareness of people with learning disabilities and their experiences of community life. Our music and the community workshops provide more than an activity for our clients. They're a vehicle to help people think about their surroundings and hopefully connect people with the local community and environment. It is also an opportunity for people to get a feel for musical instruments and the variety of sound we can make together as a community group.
Ready? Let's hear those scrapers. Let's hear the scrapers. Let's hear the scrapers. Scrapers.
The group have worked together as part of a team to create a piece of music which is composed of various sounds taken from the music group and sounds recorded in the community.
We talked about the things in our community, didn't we? And this is a picture of, what do you think? 2 people arguing?
Yeah.
Having a Barney?
Having a Barney.
And was it you that...
No, shouting.
They're shouting, okay.
We're having a go at one another.
The musical collage is another piece which we are able to display as part of our community arts exhibitions. For the drama workshops, what we really wanted to do was to allow people really to sort of role play and to kind of assume some of the roles that we have in society. And what we did find through the drama workshops were people were able to develop their confidence. And it's quite interesting, you know, if you ask somebody to, I don't know, play the role of a policeman or lady, you know, that person automatically seems to assume a more confident kind of position. And but this is what we found that happened, so that it's very useful that for kind of allowing people to actually not only to think about it but to feel, you know, how it feels to be in a particular role. And then we took this drama into a kind of performance, and we had what we call the celebration day of the community project, and the people on the drama workshops were able to act out a kind of a drama, and it was a community focused drama, so it might be an incident that happened in the street, you know, somebody's taken ill and there's it involves a rescue, and it was our own little sort of mini soap, but it was good that it was kind of community focused. People were able to get into character.
What's happened?
I feel really very well.
Well, have you fallen over?
Yeah, I need something to keep my head supported.
But I think also, you know, through doing that, people were able to sort of learn, you know, about how it might feel from a different perspective. And we found the drama workshops really very productive and very, you know, we felt successful and very popular with the clients. Yes.
Hey! Yeah, get a move on.
Come on! Dear.
Give us a minute.
Come on!
Excuse me, that's not allowed.
What are you going to do?
Happy about this.
999. I get the place.
What? Hey!
Yeah, the graffiti workshops really, again, you know, we wanted something that was going to be fun and stimulating. There's something that we liked about the idea of doing graffiti was both, it kind of represents, you know, an identity. It's something that can be personal to you. For instance, here we've got a piece of work that one of our clients did, and he's put his initials over the top of a picture here. This was something that he felt was kind of represented his identity and his style, and he was able to express himself in this way. And in fact, the rest of the group were able to produce other pieces of work, graffiti. I mean, we even talked about the nature of graffiti. You know, we felt that people could really kind of express who they were, you know, and create a style that was kind of unique to them, really. So this is an example of some of the work that was produced. You know, a lot of people were quite concerned about, graffiti is illegal, but actually the way in which we did it in a sort of safe environment meant that, you know, people were able to sort of get the feeling of expressing themselves without actually breaking the law. Yeah, I mean, one of the things as part of the vision that we had for the community project was to actually, where we found that there was things that were lacking or activities that people weren't able to attend, we would actually set up those opportunities ourselves. And we actually spoke to a client who said that he'd never been to the cinema in his life, and this chap's in his mid-30s. So we thought, okay, well that's a bit of a challenge, but why not set up our own cinema? And of course, current films at the cinema go to DVD quite quickly. So we brought a license so that we could show films, and we're able to show quite recent films, you know, films that have just come off the big screen. And we set up a cinema club. We're currently based in a church in the north of Solihull, and it's been very popular. We actually give people a choice of the films that they're going to choose. So what we'll do is we get a list of 12 films. Most of them have been sort of box office successes, and people are able to choose 6 films from the 12, and then we'll screen those films over the course of 3 months, and then at the end of that 3 months we'll give them another 12 films to choose from. We find, I mean, the type of cinema that we've got is a very relaxed one. In terms of the seating, it's actually, we've got leather sofas that people can sort of kick back in and relax in, and they really find that, you know, sort of comfortable and relaxed. And one or two of our clients who may have types of behaviour because of their learning disability don't need to worry if they make a little bit of a noise, because everybody within the audience accepts and feels comfortable with the people around them. So, and the chap who hadn't been to the cinema ever now comes to our cinema club, which is really nice. And we do feel as though, I mean, what we would hope to do with the cinema club really is to, now that we've set it up, is for it to become a self-sustaining independent club, you know, which will govern itself, and then Advocacy can kind of withdraw, and then it'll sail off and hopefully carry on being a success. But that was one of the nice kind of achievements in terms of what we'd originally planned as part of the community project. So yes, I think we have an audience now of about 30 people, so it's going quite strong already.